Hey there, history buffs. Did you know about the Great Emu War? Yep, you heard that right. An actual war against emus in Australia. Buckle up, because this story is as bizarre as it is fascinating. So, it's 1932 in Western Australia. Picture vast, rolling farmlands and a bunch of farmers struggling to make a living during the Great Depression. Now these farmers had a serious problem: emus. Thousands of these large, flightless birds were migrating inland after their breeding season, and they were ravaging crops like there was no tomorrow. The farmers, desperate to protect their livelihood, turned to the government for help. Enter Major G.P.W. Meredith of the Royal Australian Artillery. Armed with 2 Lewis machine guns and 10,000 rounds of ammunition, Meredith and his men were deployed to take on the emus. Sounds crazy, right? Well, it gets even crazier. The emus turned out to be surprisingly elusive. They could run up to 50 kilometers per hour and had a knack for scattering at the first sign of danger. The soldiers found it incredibly difficult to get a clear shot. The first attempt at mass extermination was a total failure. On November 2nd, 1932, the soldiers encountered a group of about 50 emus. They opened fire, but the birds scattered, and only a few were killed. The second encounter wasn't much better. Over the next few days, Meredith's team managed to kill a number of emus, but the birds were far from defeated. By November 8th, after expending 2,500 rounds of ammunition, only about 200 emus had been killed. That's a lot of bullets for not a lot of birds. The media caught wind of this and started mocking the whole operation. Headlines like "Emus outwit machine gunners" were splashed across newspapers. Public opinion quickly turned against the war. By December, the government decided to pull the plug. Major Meredith later remarked that the emus had proved to be far more elusive than he had ever imagined. In the end, the Great Emu War was a colossal failure for the humans, but a resounding victory for the emus. The farmers continued to struggle with the emu problem, but they had learned one thing: machine guns were not the answer. So there you have it, folks, the Great Emu War. A bizarre chapter in history that reminds us sometimes nature has the upper hand. Next time you see an emu, give it a nod of respect. After all, they won a war. If you enjoyed this quirky slice of history, don't forget to like and subscribe. There's always more to learn and plenty of strange stories to uncover. Until next time.